Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
Murderer! Welcome to another episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we work to prove the conspiracies of you, the listeners.
Yeah, this is a motherfucking mini episode.
I'm David Gborie.
I'm Langston, Kerman. And we're excited. I don't know. We're a little low energy this time around.
It's okay though. I feel like that murderer thing didn't start the way that I wanted it to be.
I liked it.
Did
Let
you?
me be clear. I liked it.
Okay.
It shocked me.
It surprised
it certainly it threw me off, but not in a way that I felt offended or upset about it. It threw me off my square for a second.
All right, that's good. I think it was a big swing because sometimes, life's about pushing yourself forward.
You got to challenge yourself, and I think you did that today.
All right, well, that's good. How's everybody feeling? Is that how we start these?
I don't think so, because they can't talk back, so it's sort of
I like to think they're all talking back in their car.
They go, good, David, we good.
We good. All right. Girls' mom's in town, you know how that goes. But
she keep talking about, when are you going to pick a real career and not just a job? I'm like, I don't know, man.
Come on, man. You know I make beats, too. We are here. We have a great email today.
We do have a great email.
I'm really excited about this. It has everything that I like in a conspiracy, which is, pee.
Yeah, that's your main thing. Is like oftentimes we'll log off or we'll stop recording and we'll still have conversations. How did the episode go? What do we think we could do better in the podcast in general? And David's biggest thing is we need more pee.
We need more pee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pushing pee. Pushing pee
is something he's always shouting at us, and we say, Gborie, please, enough's enough. And he says, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Push more pee.
Of all the liquids to come out of your body, I think it's the funniest.
Whoa. That's a bold statement.
I know.
You think pee is funnier than poop?
Liquids.
Oh, liquids. Well,
it's not funnier than diarrhea. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, that's the
close second.
Sure.
Diarrhea is the funniest. Technically, diarrhea is the funniest liquid to come out of your body.
Diarrhea, the rarest of the liquids coming out of your body, and then pee.
Not if you were me in my 20s.
Fair enough.
I used to get that shit weekly, bro.
Were you doing something specifically to attract diarrhea to your insides, or was it just happening?
I think I was just living foul, man.
Yeah.
You never had like a long period where you got a lot of diarrhea in your life?
Oh, no, 100%. I think I was more just curious about your diarrhea. There was a period where I was exclusively drinking Kraken rum. I would buy like fifths of Kraken and then fucking 20 ounces of vanilla Coke. And I would dump out half the vanilla Coke, and then I'd fill the rest with Kraken, and I'd go to the club and
get
drunk
to the club
off Kraken, dog. Kraken and Coke, and I would black the fuck out. Like almost weekly, I was blacking out off of Kraken and Coke, and shitting my brains out the next day, and then going to educate children afterwards.
Rum is already like a crazy thing to make your drink.
It's crazy. It's all crazy.
Man.
Black rum was my choice. I was bugging.
Yeah, you were going crazy. Man, part of me does though wish I could have witnessed that era. That sounds like a good time.
I was having a great time, and I get girls to come over, and I'd offer them black rum, and they'd be like, "Nah, I'm good," and I didn't understand why, because I was like, "Bitch, this is the best. That was
one of the first like grow up things I ever realized. Like, I'd have a girl come over, and I'd be like, "I got some leftover Jim Beam," and she'd be like, "No."
No, I don't want that.
I don't want you. Get wine, you psychopath.
Yeah, why is this the only choice you have?
Yeah.
It's
There's
one
always just
thing.
one thing.
It's one thing if that's like your choice, right? Like if you just go, yo, I prefer black rum.
Like I'm a
That
big
is-
rum guy. You got different types of black rum or something.
It is what it is. I don't, whatever. But the fact that you're like, dog, I am sinking all my profits into this and nothing else. You got to go to jail, man.
Oh, yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're going to jail.
Oh, man. Rum, yeah. Kraken. Something about Kraken specific. It was like new at the time, though, right? Because it hasn't been out.
It was super new. The bottle was cool. It felt like a signature in a way. I was still a comedian, so there was a part of me that was like, I got to do the shit that other niggas ain't doing. And it was just all a bad choice.
No, I understand wanting to make yourself a rum guy for sure. Because you don't want to drink like everybody else. I get it. Like, were you going to be a Hennessy guy?
Yeah, it seemed whack. But
Yeah.
I also knew that all right, I should be a dark liquor man. That's
Right.
classier.
Also,
When
that
I
being
was-
said, I drink a lot of Hennessy. I'm just saying I understand the want to not look like that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to be special.
I'm a Kraken
man. Instead, I destroyed my insides, and
Ooh.
I don't know that I'll ever recover fully from what I did.
And the vanilla Coke, that's so sweet.
All of it was crazy, dude. It truly, none of it made sense.
Was it like
why-
cans? Like you were pouring out some of the can?
No, 20 ounces. Like
oh,
the bottles.
so you could travel with it.
So I could travel with it. So because I was in Boston at the time, so the train out there, you can get on the train. I wanted to be able to travel, and I presumed that this was like the cleanest way of handling that,
No,
while
it is.
also getting drunk. But what you don't realize is that rum makes you stink like a fucking pirate.
You smell like rum.
Yeah, you smell like an alcoholic. So I'm out thinking I'm being like cool and subtle, and people on the train are looking at me like, who is this monster man who smells like he rides the rails all day?
Yeah, he smells like he lives on this train.
Yeah, it was all bad, big
Hey,
dog.
I get it, man. I've smoked weed on the bus before. I'm not here to say anything. I completely understand.
Dear listeners, it's Langston Kerman.
And it's David Gborie.
And we are the hosts of a little podcast called My Mama Told Me. And more importantly, My Mama Told Me is going on tour. We are hitting a bunch of phenomenal cities, and we want you to be there.
Yes, come out and see us. We are going to be in Seattle, Washington, August 12th, August 13th, Los Angeles, California, August 19th, Houston, Texas, August 20th, Austin, Texas, August 24th, Chicago, Illinois, Illinois? I don't know how to do it. August 26th, New York, New York, and August 27th in Pittsburgh, PA.
We're going to be telling jokes. We're going to be playing games. We are going to be spreading salacious rumors, and we're going to be accusing some of your favorite black people of being a part of the Illuminati. It's all going to be phenomenal. You got to be there. Buy your tickets now. Should we get into this email?
Yeah, let's get into this one because this is an exciting one. Like I said, P-Base, here we go. Langston and David. P.S. My dog's name is Langston.
I don't like that at
No,
all.
me
I
either.
don't care for that addition. I don't give a shit what your dog's name is. I certainly don't want to know that your dog and I share a name. Fuck your dog.
What if he named it after you, though?
I don't know. Now I'm torn.
Yeah, I don't know, because you could be kind of flattered, but also...
Yeah, I'm a little honored, but I'm also like, come on, man, stop. Don't. Not a dog. Name your child after me.
Yeah,
Make a good choice.
That's definitely a people name. Anyways, growing up in rural North Louisiana, I've heard of some off-the-wall stuff. Hell, I believe most of it. One that stands out is this piece of advice lots of prepubescent boys received from their mamas, uncles, and heck, whoever else they wanted to grow facial hair. This isn't that well written. Okay.
I do love, because he's saying he grew up in rural North Louisiana, and nothing made that more apparent than him saying heck.
Yeah, he wrote it down. What the heck?
I've never wrote heck in my life. That's so funny.
It's a weird thing to say for a grown up. All right. And heck, whoever else that if they wanted to grow facial hair, to just put a little P on their face and boom, all caps, Wolfman. I saw it happen with many of my friends after rubbing pits on their face. LOL. Those caps too.
Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't try it because I didn't need it, but I believe the ammonia in the pee is what does the trick. What y'all think of this? Have you ever heard of this advice? P.S. Me and my boys coming to see you next week in Seattle. We in there. And then, should I say his name?
Yeah.
Datheon. And a lot of degrees I don't understand.
Yeah, Datheon is a PhD. He's a impasse. He's a posse. He's a Mitches.
I think that's a munch.
Oh, he's a munch. He's a munches.
Trademark.
Trademark. Datheon is a very, very capable person who writes heck down in emails.
Hey, Datheon, we'll see you in Seattle.
We'll see you in Seattle, big dog.
Have you ever heard this one?
I have heard, and we talked about this on the podcast with Miss Pat, who you know I love dearly. I'm a big fan of Miss Pat, and she loves me. Yeah, and that's the important part. It's reciprocal love, that a bond that was built that cannot be broken.
She talks about you a lot.
I can't imagine she ever stops talking about me. But Miss Pat came on the podcast and talked about how baby urine could be used to cure acne. We did not discuss the possibility that baby urine could also be used for growing facial hair. And it also, this Datheon does not actually specify that it's baby urine.
I don't think that it is.
I think he's saying a person could just piss on a person's face and hair will grow.
I mean, I think there's different application methods.
No, I think Datheon was pretty clear. I agree to disagree. I think Datheon's being pretty clear here that you can just whip your dick out, pee on a man's face, and he's going to grow a sweet Hulk Hogan mustache.
That's crazy, because how bad do you want your shit to connect? I'm not letting anybody pee on my face.
I wouldn't. Listen, there's that theory that if you get stung by a jellyfish, you let somebody else pee on you and the sting will go away. And it's like, nah, I'll keep stinging. I'm good.
It's also, when I was playing Dead Crow Comedy Club, my feature got stung by a jellyfish, and she just went to the lifeguard tower and he had a cream. You don't have to be going crazy like that, peeing on everybody.
Oh, that they actually have
they got a whole thing for it, man. Knock it right out.
Medications for this. You don't have to rely on urine as a solution.
Because we had that awkward moment where she was like, I think I got stung by a jellyfish. And I was like,
oh, baby girl, let me get this dick out. Finally, a reason.
Yeah, I've been trying to pee on you all day. No. I never heard this one. I don't like it.
No, I don't care for it at all. I think I was a little more on board when I thought we were talking about baby urine. But if we're just talking about grown ass urine, there ain't nothing medicinal in nobody's pee that I know.
Because something feels different about a baby, where it might have some magical quality.
It's pure.
Yes. Yeah. Like it feels like, I don't think baby urine smells. Right?
Agree to disagree.
Does it smell bad?
It doesn't smell the way our urine smells, if that makes sense.
Right.
It certainly
doesn't smell like crack and rum.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like Kraken. It doesn't smell like a 23-year-old man who really needs to reflect on some things. It does smell. It smells like something and not as something you want to keep smelling, but it isn't pungent in the same way that everything else is.
Right. I mean, I also feel like if this was true, people would have. You know how many bad beards are out there? Like this would have caught on. You know what I mean? Like
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
everybody would have been. I would have been doing it before I had a beard.
Yeah, even my beard, and I think I have a relatively connected beard, but there are parts that grow thicker than others and certainly could be more connected. And I would have a Joe Budden-ass beard
Yeah, it would be crazy.
If this were true. I would have figured this out.
Yeah, and I did a lot. Like, I had to have time on task to connect, like years and years and years in Jamaican black castor oil and all kinds of stuff. Because I don't even think, I think it's kind of a perversion that I even have facial hair, if we're getting into it.
Uh-oh.
The other men in my family don't seem to. And like when you go to Sierra Leone, you don't see a lot of men with beards as big as mine.
But is that like a cultural thing? You know what I mean? Like how, when you go to African nations, a lot of people keep their hair very low. And some of that is just, it's hot as fuck out there.
Maybe.
This is like a style that everybody has adopted more than it is. Like, y'all, it's not that they can't grow long hair. It's that they choose not to. I guess that's the question.
I always thought it was like some kind of GMOs or something.
I got you. Yeah. Do you think all the shit that we're eating out here is making beards bigger? Because Americans, I think, are bearded men.
Beards and boobs.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
hormones
Americans are
really
getting bigger beards and bigger breasts, yeah.
Damn. Go crazy, America.
Yeah. This thing is ending anyways. Get all the big-ass hairy titties you want.
Yeah, whatever's in the water, get them big old hairy titties from the water.
Come on. You deserve it.
You, who else does, if not you?
Like I said, this plane is crashing.
So, Datheon, I guess part of what I would say to your suggestion that this is rooted in truth because you saw people grow their beards after having been pissed on, I would say some of that is probably connected to just maturity.
Puberty,
like they were already maturing and going through puberty, and it just happened that them getting peed on synced up with the time that their beard started to grow. I don't think that it's as much causation as it is sort of random correlation, I guess.
Right. And good on you for not needing it. Although I don't believe you. I think you tried it a little bit.
Yeah, you peed on your own face.
Come on.
You know what you did.
A little sprinkle, a little pat.
You're a little nasty boy. You peed on yourself, Datheon.
You like that little boy in Home Alone? Oh!
Everybody kept walking around like, this nigga stink.
Yeah, damn.
Damn, Datheon, you stink.
Yo, pee is the worst thing to smell like, too.
Yeah, it's not good.
I think it's probably worse to smell like pee than poop. Ooh, that's tough, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's what I think the worst smell is. I won't make that decision, but I will say that dried poop is the worst smell of all the smells. When it's reached a point where it becomes like that crusted,
right,
like aged poop is like, this is bad.
I mean, dried piss is pretty bad though. Like pee soaked into the mattress type dried.
Yeah,
that's
bad.
A pretty terrible smell.
Yeah. Well, if you at home have a big opinion, a hard-formed opinion about which smell is worse, wet pee or dry pee versus wet poop or dried poop, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear all of your thoughts relating to all versions of the wet and the dry that comes out of our bodies, and send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Once again, no pictures.
No pictures. We're talking about smells here. There's no reason to show us pictures of your dried poop or wet poop.
Yeah. Or pee. Although if we had to pick one, I'd rather see your pee than your poop.
I'll take your pee. If I got to pick, I'll take your pee, but I don't have to pick because you don't have to send it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Gborie, could you tell the people where they can find you and what cool shit you have going on?
Yeah, come find me at Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. Come to our tour, and then after that, I'm going on my own tour. BringDavidAplate.com for all the dates. Send me a picture of a plate, and if I like it, you can bring it to the show, and I'll give you discounted tickets. So, that's good. Gonna have some merch and shit like that. Bunch of cities that I don't have listed right now, but, I'm gonna be in Ohio, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Whoa.
Got a few
I'm
Ohio.
gonna be Ohio, shit like that.
Yeah.
Go fucking see David, and not more importantly, but equally importantly, come see us on tour.
Do it.
I think we still have some dates left when this comes out Thursday. Okay, great. Yeah, so if you are in Seattle, you still have a chance to see us there. If you are in Los Angeles this Sunday, August 13th, we would love to see you at the Improv. And then Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, Houston, Austin, you all have the chance to see us perform live. It's going to be a great show. We're going to talk some shit. We're going to have some amazing guests, and we would love to see you come out.
Yeah, enjoy it.
And as always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman, and that's the whole shebang. Bye, bitch.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.